Hey y'all, and happy Wednesday. I'm here with your challenge rep 160. It's been a pain in the butt. A lot of people are complaining about it. I wasn't going to put out a video because I completely forgot about it on Monday. But since there's been so many complaints, I thought I'd put just another view on how to run this. So we're going to keep this pretty short. I'm going to go quickly over the skills and I'm going to show you the map layouts, the mobs that are good, the elites you should focus on, the ones you definitely should not focus on, and we'll run through it real quick. It took me 3 tries to do this challenge rep. It's not easy. I only have 13 hours of experience on Witch Doctor, so if you're not a Witch Doctor extraordinaire, you're probably going to struggle with it, and that's okay, but it is completely doable. This is the Helltooth build on the Witch Doctor. For once, if you guys have watched any of my challenge rep videos, you know I like to move buttons around. For this build, I didn't have to at all. My movement skill is on 3. Most of my damage are in places that's convenient for my fingers, but if you do want to move them, you're just going to open up your skills and drag and drop down at the bottom. So with Helltooth, you're going to get most of your damage from Grasp of the Dead. You're going to need to make sure that you're hitting your Wall of Death because that's going to increase your damage. You're going to use your piranhas to gather your mobs together to put everything in a nice little pile. You're going to need to hit the other buttons. Your Soul Harvest, you're going to make sure you keep your stacks up for it because that's going to give you increased movement speed. And you're going to want to hit your Horrify. It's going to give you additional armor. It's a pretty tanky build. As long as you're paying attention, you probably won't end up dying at all in this. You can get stuck sometimes, so you're going to make sure that you're not using your Spirit Walk too much because you're going to want that available if you get stuck. So let's go ahead and jump right in it. I'm going to walk you through it. I have already completed it, so the time you're going to see on there is going to be me trying to beat my own time. But I did finish it in, I believe it was 6 minutes and 21 seconds, and I think you have 6 minutes and 29 seconds. So I barely beat it, but it's completely doable, especially if you use a seasonal theme to help you out a little bit, if it hits at a good time. So floor 1 here, I went ahead and I skipped this first elite. I saved my Spirit Walk so I can run right through it. And the next time I got stuck, I just kind of focused on doing some damage and killing some mobs. I ran off. Go ahead and Spirit Walk again. We're running through here. We're going to grab this channeling. And then I continue on. I skip the next elite also. And when you get to this section up here, there's a double pack. If you move up a little bit, you can bring this third pack in. So you're working with a triple pack here. Get your Wall of Death, get your piranhas, just hold that right click down. You should be able to Spirit Walk a little bit. It'll help you from getting stuck around this arcane. Don't walk into the arcane like I just did. Ooh. These things will all pop right about the same time if you can gather them together real well. Holding that right click down. There you go. You got all 3 of those elites down, and then right up here you've got a speed. Go ahead and grab that. You take it to floor 2. I ran through most of floor 2. I stopped in here just a little bit to gather and kill a couple mobs. And then in this section here, these mobs are real good. You got some poppers in here. You get a fair amount of progression from it. So I killed a fair amount here. The first time I went through this, I hadn't killed enough mobs, so I didn't get enough progression. So by the time I got to the 3rd floor, I had I still had too much progress to do before the time ran out. That yellow I left because it was a juggernaut. I came up here. These blues go down pretty quickly. Once you gather them, make sure you're still hitting. And then you can grab some mobs in it too if they follow you up, which will help. Grab that. So with the third floor, there's a nice little conduit here. We're going to bring it over to these blues. Get these blues down real quick. As long as they group together pretty well. And then we're going to go down on this map. And we're going to speed over. There's a yellow that'll pop up right here in this corner. And I like to pull these blues and the yellow together and get a nice little double pack. Be careful with the frozen. If you get frozen too many times, you're definitely going to die and it's going to put you behind. And these will end up popping right about the same time. And we get most of the mobs. Ooh, see, we froze there, but just as we killed it, so I was alright. I'm gonna go ahead and spirit walk this way. And go through here. Got some spiders you can kill. And then I like to go up here. We've got the seasonal theme going off right now. We're going to try and use that to kill this yellow. We got some meteors dropping. If you can use a seasonal theme, it's really convenient this on this yellow because he is shielding and a pain in the butt to get down. He will follow you a little bit though if you don't get him down with the theme. So you can kind of end up grouping these two yellows here. There's a lot of trash. It's nice. Just don't get stuck. As you see here, we've got these guys almost down. And again, this timer is just to beat my own time. One more there. And then we're going to go up here. As you see, we've only got 6% left to get down. We've got a yellow here. So we're going to focus on that. And it's right next to a power pylon. And we're going to save that for the boss. If you need to, if you're really running close on time and you don't think you're going to be able to get it, as long as you've got this elite about half down and you're close to your progression, you can grab it because you're only going to need about half of the power to get this RG down. As you can see, he starts going down pretty quickly once you have the power. Ooh. And there you go. So there's definitely some planning that needs to be done for this, and you might have to run through it a couple times. Sometimes luck is on your side with the seasonal theme, and that'll really help you out. So hopefully this helped you. If you have any questions, let me know. You can pop into Twitch chat if you want and ask questions there. You can leave a comment below. And we will see you next Monday. Hope everyone has a good week.